First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. It's the Stanford Cardinals
7 yards
and
in
the
college.
Duke Blue Devils. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
It is
I'm
7
Reese
yards
Davis.
in
Holly
college.
Rowe is down on the sideline.
For the Duke Blue Devils, you might have known this school for basketball, but wait just a minute. Football is making some noise. Coming off an ACC championship game appearance last year and a title, they are primed to make another run. 6-2 in the league last season. Manny Diaz has his team ascending.
I'm playing my game right now, but then we gotta wait on Biggs and Chris.
Question as they get ready to kick things off here in Wallace Wade Stadium.
Yeah, I'm actually playing mine right now.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
I'm playing 4 dynasties at once right now.
The Blue Devils ready to kick it away first.
Oh, so you're just in limbo right now waiting for a game to play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Stanford's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking for his man. Got a man. It's Ford. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Stanford quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The run inside. It's Ford. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be flying down the right side.
That's a fumble scooping score, baby.
Past the 20. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
Nice job by the defense forcing the
Let's go.
fumble.
I
That
need
took the
17
perfect
turnovers total
bounce
this season,
right
and
into
I'm
the
at 6 right
DB's
now.
hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
In week 3, and I got
That is a
7
defensive
turnovers.
player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to
That's 6,
score
I'm
it up,
sorry, 6.
one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Maybe that might come back and bite him in the ass.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
It really is.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Makes the grab, it's Blackburn. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So the Duke Blue Devils offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And now we take a look at Nate Shepard. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Really?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. Discards him with the stiff arm. Gives another one the stiff arm. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
Are you okay, John?
This time he wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Blue Devils line it up with a 1st and goal.
Really?
Snap in the shotgun. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Safe completion on the screen. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
And I like when offenses understand, man, when I get down here in this part of the field really shrinks in the red zone. Get the ball to your playmaker, and sometimes he'll make things happen. And he did there. Got a nice gain, didn't get in the end zone. Now your decision. What do you want to do on 4th down?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Keeps it on 1st down, and he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air. It's Warren. Rushes on him. Finds a tight end.
How's that not a block in the back?
He
literally pushed my guy down.
Stop him at the 33-yard line. Stanford wants to push the pace.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. He feels the
It seems like all the punters can punt the ball like 90 yards.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He rifles one deep down the middle. He's got it way down the field. Coming through that 3rd down is approaching, and they'll mark it at the 43. The The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming.
I'm going to take it from cash out, put it in your bank account. Alright, so go withdraw. And then you got like a bank account set up or a card or something, and just transfer it to that. Yeah.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love.
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29.
Yeah, that's clear.
They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Blue Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Has it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking for a man, it's Warren. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Now an opportunity to extend their lead before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the...
He's going to fire deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
He fires one deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
I know how it is.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming up.
Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with a look at Western Kentucky taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, the Blue Devils head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. To the air on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. The 40. At the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Cardinal. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injured Blue Devil on the play. Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Warren. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And this one is perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The running back has it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could
Wouldn't
just
let me
run it
fucking
on 3rd and
move.
short, but this defense was there to make the stop. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
You got gotta love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal.
Brace off my fucking neck.
Wide receiver going in motion. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Under fire. Setting up the screen. Stop.
Missed the block, bro.
Bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in on the Stanford sideline. I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football.
Goes high to pull it in. Into the secondary on the right. All the way. Touchdown, Stanford.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down here on the Duke sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Campbell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. He leaves it with his back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
I ain't that way, bro.
Here's a heat. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Spits it out to the back. The short hands. It's Ford. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ford. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Stanford quickly to the line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here comes the heat, trying to get away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Pulls it in. At the 35, he's open. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. The Cardinal at the line with the 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Back to pass, it's Warren. Here's the pressure. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Okay.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going for the big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. Now the Cardinals decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And what an inopportune moment to throw that INT. They're barely holding on to a lead here late in the game, and that's a situation, David, as a quarterback, where you've got to be so good with your decision-making and ball security. That mistake could really cost his team.
And this defense, that is just what they needed. Man, you're down late in the football game, and now you get a chance to give your offense the football to go possibly take the lead in this game. Great job by this defense when they needed it the most.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Warren. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And to get rid of it quickly.
And this D's had some good moments today. And they've had a lead, and they've let that lead shrink a little bit now in a big-time moment. Can they step up? Can they make the plays to get the ball back to their offense? They've had a pretty good day, but now it's closing time.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Fires one high and deep. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. He's going to throw deep right side. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive